Hello, everybody, and I hit the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Hello, welcome to the art stream, everybody. I'm very excited. I'm your host here to hopefully favor you with another blessed week of making art. But how's everyone doing? I'm really excited for this stream. I look forward to them every week now. It makes me so happy. Literally so excited. And yeah, apologies if you guys were there for the last stream. I know how to cut it short, but I guess in case you're curious, everything's good. Everything was good. I just had to cut the stream short to go help out a friend, but everything turned out good. And yeah, very happy, aside from not finishing my artwork from last time, so that part kind of sucked. But hopefully you guys are excited and ready. We're going to wait another minute or two and just kind of chat a little bit as we get prepped for the stream. Make sure anyone who wants to join can join. But if you're new to this stream and you're just clicking on, my name is Zach Schertz. I do this art stream every week with everybody, trying to create an art community where we just make stuff and we get ourselves to be motivated to do something at least once per week. And you know, as long as you show up for yourselves, that's like the most important thing. And so we do an art prompt, and we get an hour and a half to do it. As you can tell, there's a timer on screen right now. Obviously, it's not going yet because we haven't started. But I'm really excited to get this prompt for this week's stream. Last week's stream, let me get this up. Last week's stream was, I believe it was paranormal and video games. And so in trying to do that, this was my sketch that I was able to come up with. Of course, I had a couple other underneath sketches that I was working on. But yeah, so I ended up with this one. Sorry, I'm using Google Meet for this to try to mirror my screen onto the stream. You do what you gotta do. But yeah, I ended up with this cool little sketch. I thought it was fun. I think it was simple and good, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Though I didn't get to finish it throughout the week I wanted to, but you know, it didn't happen, and that's okay. So I might come back and just, like, you know, if I'm bored one day, come back and refine the sketch a little bit more. But it's supposed to be a teenage Hellboy, and he was going to be playing like Tetris or something on his old phone, because it was, you know, back in the day when he was a teenager. So that was kind of the initial plan for everything. But yeah, it didn't quite pan out as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, due to cutting the stream short, I didn't have enough time to finish it. So there we have it. So yeah, and just, you know, preface to everybody, it doesn't matter how far along the end artwork is, if it's a sketch or a fully rendered thing. Whatever you come up with in an hour and a half is perfectly fine. There is no pressure in the stream. This is literally, hey, if you can just sketch on a piece of paper and send a pic from your phone to Discord at the end, and you want to share it with people, that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole premise of this whole thing. So yeah, very excited. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Let me know who's here. I'd be curious to see who's here. I think Dazzling Action was here a minute ago. But yeah, let me know in the chat if you're here. I would love to know who's here. Very excited for this. Okay. Have we dragged this on long enough? I think so. I think we have. Let's get this started. My dog's like sighing. She's like, get it over with already. Okay, fine, I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. We are about to do this thing. All right. And sorry for anyone who might be joining late later on. We're gonna move on. So main screen. I'm on the wrong side of things. There we go. Too many monitors, guys, I swear. All right, so we're about to spin for the first prompt. I am very excited to see what Destiny has in store for us tonight. And by all means, I hope I never don't have to cut the stream short. Just kidding, like, I'm not going to. I'm just saying that from last time. I was so conflicted. I was like, I need to help my friend, but also the stream. But I need to help my friend. But anyway, so we are going to spin this wheel and see what happens. All right, what does Faye have in store for us now? We're spinning this bad boy. Ooh, music got all tense. I love it. Why is that one not even on there? YouTuber. All right. Sick. I'm down for that. A little cultural internet experience. Sick. YouTuber. All right. So we got YouTuber. Let's put that up on the board. Oops, if I can spell. YouTuber. For now. All right. So that was pretty cool. Let's go to the second wheel and see what maybe something more specific we get from this. All right, ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Spinning the wheel. The wheel of fate. Okay. No, what is this prompt? Okay, YouTuber. I guess I should do plus or not. Plus cars. Or people. But cars. That's hilarious. That's probably the biggest prompt I've ever had. I don't know if that's too small for people to like read. Okay, so those are our prompts. Yeah, I don't know, fam. This is gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. So YouTuber and cars. So my thought is just to do like, okay, thoughts that are coming to mind as we're kind of. I usually give us a minute to kind of like brew this over and kind of like accept our fate. I kind of think of like, okay, like YouTube. I mean, you could make it like a Cars thing, like a Disney Cars, where it's like, you know, they're people, but cars, like, could be YouTube, like a car that's literally a YouTuber, or a car that is like sponsored by YouTube. It could be a goofy car. It could be like a race car. It could be like a beat up car. I think it'd be kind of funny to do like maybe like Mater as a YouTuber. I think that'd be pretty funny. I think. Because I feel like out of all the characters out of Cars universe, like if I'm going to do a Cars universe thing, which I think I'm kind of like treating this more like I'm doing fan art a little bit more frequently now with this. I know I want to like make original stuff too. But I mean, this is original too, right? But yeah, I think it'd be funny if Mater was a YouTuber and what that would look like. Because like they would have to have some sort of like, I don't know, tripod or something to like mount a camera. I don't even know what a camera in the Cars universe would look like. Well, actually, let's look that up. But before that, I'm gonna initiate the timer. All right. So ready? We are gonna start this timer because we have to. If we're gonna start putting work into this, it's gotta count towards the hour and a half. So hopefully you guys are all ready. I know that I am kind of interested to see what's gonna happen at the end of this hour and a half. But let's do it. All right, we're gonna start the countdown in 3, 2, 1. All right, countdown has initiated. We are going to Cars. Disney Cars, because I gotta be specific. Disney Cars with cameras. Because I'm curious to see how they would do it. Because they definitely have like mounts for it, which is hilarious. Because I'm like, then who puts them on? You know what I mean? So it's looking like they have some sort of. It's funny that's so specifically like a toy. It shows how it works. Give me the other side though. I want to know how it clamps on. So it looks like it clamps. Oh, here we go. It looks like it clamps onto like the wheel hub, which is interesting. And then it kind of clamps just to the hood. So that's pretty good. I like that. The prompt is so strange. It really is. And literally it could go a million different ways and you'd be correct. It's totally subjective. Vroom vroom. Yeah. So up to you guys how you want to interpret this. I'm gonna go quite literal because I think the initial idea of having Mater be a YouTuber would be pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. And let me look up YouTubers. You got like like trash YouTubers, like YouTubers. Like, give me the gritty YouTube appeal. What in essence creates this like viral YouTuber? We all know this. We all watch YouTube, right? There's all sorts of different types of YouTubers. We got the Logan Pauls of the world. We got the like maybe Marquez Brownlee. He reviews tech. So what would Mater be doing? I think Mater probably in character would probably be showing you a lot about like back rear view or back driving backwards, and about kind of like a vlogger. I think that'd be pretty funny. So yeah, we're mashing these ideas together, which aren't asking to be mashed together, but they should be. Mater from Cars, yeah. Not Cars 2, just Cars and whatever. It doesn't matter. Same thing, same difference. All right, Mater. How are we gonna make you a YouTuber? Let me count the ways. The problem is, like, I like using reference images, but I'm always like, feel like sometimes like overcopy them, you know? But I'll put my own spin on it as much as I can, because I mean, it's a car. How many angles can you draw a car from? But I'm gonna try my best. Oh, you know, it'd be funny. Mater does have like the crane, the hook, so that might be interesting. Oh, man, I don't know. So if anyone's just joining, our prompt is YouTuber plus cars, or cars but people. So if you're interested in that, keep thinking on it. Sorry, I gotta close my door. My dad's just in the other room. Sometimes he gets on a phone call and he's talks a little bit loud, and I can't really talk and listen. I have this thing where if I hear something going on, it's hard for me to focus, so I kind of have to like close the door. Okay, so yeah, the prompt, Mater's gonna be a YouTuber, I guess, because that seems like the most, like, honestly, it could be like a Cars 4, or Cars 4 already came out, or was that the third one? I don't remember. But yeah, in the Cars franchise, I feel like they would totally put Mater as a solo movie again, just like they did in the sequel, which, like, honestly, I wasn't a fan of. I really was upset that I'm like, so the movie is just a spin-off of like something that could have been like an episode of a TV show, but now it's a full movie. I don't know. It was just kind of sad. They have this new series, I guess, coming out, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Everything gets franchised and just ruined. It's so sad. Okay, so Mater as a car. I think we're kind of established on that. We're gonna go square composition because I don't know. This may be just another like sketchy thing, which I'm fine with. I'm just trying to be more comfortable with being messy and being okay with not having like a finalized product necessarily. So, all right. So yeah, like I said before, there's only so many ways to draw a car, especially a car that's just, it is what it is. So I'll try to draw out my own style, and I'm hoping not to have to copy the references too much. He's such a specific character. But let's see. So Mater, let's just kind of sketch Mater really quick, just to get an idea of where we're coming from. So Mater is a truck. He is. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. Cause I have to use like some perspective information. I don't even know. So Mater is a car. No duh. I'm just drawing the basic shapes as if it's like some base 3D model that I have no idea what's happening with. So he's a big old car, and why am I drawing so high up? Wow, man, Mater's hard to like draw. He really is. I really know how to do it to myself. All right, so Mater is a car. I'm not even gonna attempt to make it look too nice. right now in the development stage. There's just so many curves to this guy, and he's three-dimensional. I'm not good at cars. I'm okay with people. What if, I mean, I could make Mater a person. That's one way to do it, right? I don't know. How are you guys feeling about this? Are you guys struggling as much as me? Like, look at this. Look at this piece of garbage. Hey, look, I went to art school, and this is all I came back home with. Trashy art. Just a trashy sketch. Look, a 6-year-old could have drawn this. But I did it with a degree. Yeah, but could he do it with a degree? I can. Dude, it's so bad. Okay. If Mater was a person, let's see. I want to see what people have drawn because I'm still in the idea phase of this thing. I want to know what Mater would look like. Mater, but human. Okay, people have attempted it a little bit. Maybe not human. Mater, human version. Because I know he's... No, I'm scared to Google search these things because some weird stuff pops up sometimes. The fandoms get a little wild. This is a struggle for real. I'm stuck on the prompt. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. This is probably one of my weakest subjects next to drawing environments. 90% stuck, 10% what is a car? What is happening? Can I use AI? I know it's frowned upon in the art community, but help, I need brainstorm. Human version. Okay, so I know Mater is voiced by... If I can remember his name. We got nothing in his name! Reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. Oh gosh. I'll see it and I'll be like, I know him, I know who he is. Larry the Cable Guy, that's the name. So he's voiced by Larry the Cable Guy, right? Yeah. So I see he's kind of like a mixture of that with more of like, kind of like a redneck. Which is a working class. Especially okay, this gets a little political and everything. Perceived to be crass and unsophisticated, closely associated with the role. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, so I'm scared to look at images. I'm switching the screen in case something crazy pops up, because I don't want to get like flagged by anything. Okay, we're gonna look at images. I'm a little scared to click on them. It doesn't look like they're too bad. Yeah, they're not too bad. Okay, cool. I was just worried. Sometimes like weird stuff pops up on Google, and it's astounding. All right, so we got rednecks, right? Can you imagine all of these tabs just to try to figure out what the freak I'm doing? I have no idea. Again, you can interpret this thing however you want. Maybe if there's even just like a tire in your art thing, I don't know. Maybe YouTube made a tire. Maybe YouTube something. Oh man, this is like the hardest, weirdest things because I think I put YouTuber in there a long time ago as like a funny thing, like that'd be funny because I don't know what to do with it, and I still don't. Dang, dude, YouTuber's so hard. All right, dive in. Don't think about it. So I'm liking this mullet guy. I think it'd be funny if Mater, because I feel like this pretty much screams Mater to me. I mean, he's by a car that's almost this. It's a similar like style to Mater. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna kind of use this as reference to start off with. I like the idea of like this mullet. I'm going people. I'm sorry, I cannot do cars right now. I have done them before, and yikes. But Mater, he strikes me as a guy who would have this beautiful locks of hair. And I am so terrified that I'm not going to be able to make this work. I'm having dread. I'm having art dread right now. Is that a term? Can we coin that in the art dictionary? I'm having much art dread. So he's got a mullet. Oh man, dude. We're just going pure cartoony here, fam. At this point, your guess is as good as mine as to what I'm drawing right now. Okay, let's look at Mater's mouth. Okay, he's got this weird freaking smile that comes up a lot. So I want to give him that same smile. Endearing but weird. What am I drawing right now? Mater, but he's a car. But he's a person, but he's a car. I feel like his eyes gotta be bigger. I don't know what I was doing with the eyes there. That's just a feeling I had, so I went that direction. I'm here a bit late. Awesome, Sketcherside. Welcome, welcome. We have like the hardest art prompt in the world, and I'm so sorry. Everyone's struggling right now. But, oh, I need to shrink that so I can see if Ella can actually see that. If I can reach it. There it is. Sorry, it's a little bit small, but it's like a long, lengthy prompt. So right now we have, it's YouTubers and cars, or people but cars. So my logical route was, oh, maybe Mater's a YouTuber, so let's do that. But then realizing I can't draw a car very good in an hour and a half, I'm skipping that route and going straight to Mater, but as a real life person, but he's a YouTuber. That's my logical conclusion. That was my 15-minute logical conclusion. Which, I mean, not bad. That's actually pretty good. I'm getting better at, like, it feels like it takes forever, but it doesn't feel so bad anymore. I feel like that's funny. He's got, like, the hair. You gotta be chunkier, because, like, dude, of course. And then we're gonna give him the redneck goatee thing. I think it's funny. This is going a really interesting style too. I don't know if, like, I feel like this is a different style I haven't really quite done before. But yeah, cars but as people, or people as cars. Yeah. So this ain't too bad so far. I'm actually kind of surprised this is okay right now. Okay. And then the eyes, I'm gonna kind of like, I'm looking at references of Larry the Cable Guy, how his nose bridge is. So I'm kind of just copying that, so I can merge all of these references into like one thing. Just a sec, I gotta let my dog out. Alright, doggy. You can be let out of the dungeon now. Oh. Alright. We're doing it, fam. Actually, is this light even where I want it to be? Probably not. Whatever. I don't care. There we go. Yeah, so we're rocking on. We're trudging along. I mean, it could have been the camera, the lighting where he was, because he's on the red carpet. But he has like these squinty eyes, and I'm kind of cool with it. See, I initially did like the wrinkles on his eyes because I thought it was pretty cool. It made sense to me. But I'm feeling it. It's messy. I'm getting better at doing looser sketches. I get too caught up on stuff too much. Even though, I mean, this probably doesn't look that loose, but for me, this is pretty loose because I used to like overthink things a lot. Used to, still do. My iPad is acting up tonight. Oh no, that's no good. But if we're talking Mater, would Mater have a hat? Good question. Probably not, because I don't want to draw one. Final answer. Trying to figure out the hair I should give him. Slowly figuring it out. So, if Mater were a YouTuber, what camera would he use? Probably something crappy, like a digital cam or something. Or he could use a phone, I guess, because, I mean, he probably isn't rolling in money because it's Mater. He'd probably have some, like, trashy, like, camera or something, so that might be good. Something like that. Maybe some oldie kind of camera looking thing. A few buttons. That's him on camera. This would be his little tripod. Of course he's gonna have like the probably a gorilla pod. If you guys haven't seen those before, I have one, but basically they're okay. They lose their ability to grab onto things because they bend. They have these legs that I'm looking at one right now just across the room. Basically they look like this. Maybe he'd be having a different tripod because I don't really like the idea of a Joby tripod because that's kind of hard to draw sometimes. Just too many things, especially for an hour and a half. I have to like simplify my idea, which I think is a really good thing because I overcomplicate things a lot. So I'm just gonna give him like a simple little tripod, something like this maybe. Which have like this simple little tripod. I'll give him something similar looking, something like that. And they'll be holding on to it, which, let me reference this. Okay, click, okay. That was me taking a picture of my hand. But just enough to show you he's like, you know, he's got a camera in hand. He's a YouTuber now. He's accepted. YouTuber dude. Mater. Want more of like a Cars element. I'm not really quite sure what to put in there. But I guess Tomater is his thing. So I could do that. Okay. So maybe he would have like his blue collar shirt on because he's always trying to represent his brand. He just does funny, crazy stuff. And so he would have like maybe this thing over here. It's coming along okay. It's coming along okay. Oh yeah, he wouldn't have sleeves, that's right. We're going Larry the Cable Guy. He wouldn't have sleeves. I don't think he would film. He'd film haphazardly, like he just wouldn't really care what it looked like. Okay, I think it's coming along. Water break. Oh, that was refreshing. Okay. Tomater is coming along. Kind of. I don't really like where I put them. Yeah, I don't like where I put the camera. This didn't make much sense to me. And I feel like he needs a little bit more expression. I don't know, something like a little bit more. He's got that crazy look in his eyes, you know? I want him to look more at the camera. He's talking to his buddies. He's talking to his friends, his subs, his subscribers. Okay, Tomater, you're coming along. I like it. I feel like we're still missing something. So I want to go to... I like this hairstyle a lot for a redneck. I think it makes a lot of sense. I just don't know how to get that hairstyle. Give him like a dirty undershirt or something. And what else? We're looking for that hairstyle. Mullet is such a weird thing. I don't exactly know how to like properly make this mullet come to life. So I feel like the top of his head is still lacking a lot. A little bit messier because, I mean, this is the mater we're talking about. That makes sense. More sense. Here we go. Makes a lot more sense. Feeling it. Just exaggerating the hair. I like this, but his head feels off. So I'm moving this. Big poofy hair. Redneck toe mater. IRL. I love him. He is fantastic. Alright, toe mater, are we ready for hair and makeup? I.e. A secondary sketch over top to kind of finalize some things? I think so. Let's go for it. Alright, so if anyone's just joining the stream, we are doing a weekly art prompt. So this week our prompts were YouTuber and cars, or people, but cars. So my mind went to cars, obviously Disney, and I wanted to do a version where Mater was a YouTuber, but then I realized I can draw cars, and so now we're back to personifying a car. So basically we're trying to make Mater a person, but he is a YouTuber. Okay, now that we're caught up, none of this makes sense. Alright, so Tomater, he's chilling. He is chilling. Still loose. I remember I want to keep my line art kind of thin. Remember, I learned that from Lucky, guys. Take notes. Thin line art. I've been liking that a lot more lately. I've been trying to implement it more in my work, and it's been awesome. Alright, so Tomater, he is cartoonified. He doesn't have to be perfect. I'm realizing he doesn't need to be. He is Mater. He doesn't need to be perfect. He's just a funny, go-lucky guy. Yeah, I've been enjoying the streams a lot. I actually took a nap before this because I was like, I am very tired. I have not let myself get a lot of sleep, and so it was time to do that. My learning is a bit different this time around. Ooh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I got nothing for this prompt. Yeah, it's really fun if you don't too. Like, I mean, I don't blame you. I just feel like I'm obligated to at least try something because I'm like, I am kind of the person that came up with this whole thing, the whole stream, so I'm kind of obligated at this point to give it a shot. Whoa, that was a big eraser. Yeah, I'm cool with just messy stuff. I think that's the reason I don't post a lot. It's like the same thing with videos. It's like I'm a perfectionist to the point where it's like if it doesn't match my quality test or like my quality appeal, then I'm like, I don't like it. trying to figure out what I want with this though. RNG wasn't kind to us this round. Yeah. Oh, RNG. Okay. Does that stand for something I should know? I'm very dumb sometimes and I forget to check things out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him these kind of eyebrows. Like they're like drawn on. I love him. He's so funny. Oh, random number generation. Yes. Yeah, it was not kind to us. I'm sorry. Hey, but you know what? Next week, next Tuesday at 8 p.m., I mean, just future, because, I mean, it happens every Tuesday, 8 p.m., but we are going to be doing a special prompt in that there is not a prompt. Besides, we're going to be swapping OCs again because I really liked it last time. It was really fun. So, yeah, get your OCs prepped for next week. We're gonna swap them. Do it all over again because that was fun. Look at me be all loosey-goosey with my line art. What is this? I'm not even trying to make it smooth looking. Who am I? Who have I become? What have you guys done to me? Oh man, but I only have an instance, so it might be tricky for mine. Oh, that totally works. Instagram is like the only thing you need right now. Yeah, we're doing good, guys. Not to freak anyone out, because this has been the worst, weirdest prompt ever. We have 56 minutes left. Think of it as an end of your suffering in 56 minutes. Alright, so far, so good. We're having fun just being Lucy, because he's a rougher character. So I feel like I'm just kind of letting him be whatever he wants to be. Because I don't really care, because he is rough around the edges. Look, you're not gonna get much line variation from me. I'm telling you. You're just not. It's tomato. What do you want from me? He's a messy little guy. He's a messy little grungy little guy. He might not be that little. Like, what do you guys think? IRL, like Mater, would he be like built like pretty good, or would he be like more like overweight? I feel like he'd be on the borderline overweight, but I think he's out and about doing stuff so much that he's kind of like this like husky vibe. So that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna give him some gritty little sideburns. I don't know, I'm just feeling like this line stuff going on right now. Very fun. Just these little dashes of lines. Because, you know, I'm trying to play around with how I do things. Because there's no rules for me. It's just like you do whatever you want to do. So I take my artwork too seriously. That's a problem because it should be fun. So who cares what it looks like or what I think of it? You know what I mean? I mean, it cares what I think about it, I guess, a little bit. But not too much. Not too much. He's tomato. I feel like he has to have like an earring of some sort, you know what I mean? No, it's gotta be like one of these. It's just gotta be a simple like circle hoop earring thing. I just feel like that's what he would have. That's just a simple redneck thing. He's coming along. He's very kind of... He's giving Meat Canyon vibes right now, but that's okay. I'll slim him down just a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, face is the most important part, so we're taking our little bit of time on that. And none of my brushes are stabilized, so, which I think is fitting. He's got like the craziest mullet going on. I guess it'd go lower actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Like that, a little bit like more sleek behind the ears kind of a thing. Because he's still got the sideburns and everything. Something like that's fine. Misa thinks it's a me, Chris Pratt. Did you guys see the Mario movie? What are you guys' thoughts on it? I thought it was pretty good. It surprised me. I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. But yeah, I had to kind of like let myself forget that Chris Pratt was voicing him because it was good. I mean, they explained it, but like to me, I was just like, I felt like Chris Pratt's voice just sounded like a generic thing. Like it just didn't sound like anything like that crazy, which is fine because it's Mario. But you know, I felt like there's a zillion other actors in the world that could have put a little bit something else into Mario. But anyway, aside from that, that was my only little pet peeve. I was just like, I wonder what it would sound like with anybody else. You know what I mean? But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Pretty good, lame story. Really? I thought it was okay. I mean, for Mario, I mean, it made sense. But yeah, they kind of made Bowser like... Bowser's kind of like this force to be reckoned with. And I mean, it's Jack Black, right? So who knows if they like wrote the movie that way just because it's Jack Black to make him the character a little bit more goofy. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping for more from Bowser because in the video games, he always feels like very ominous, like he's not really that approachable, if that makes sense. So I feel like they kind of like made him kind of lame in that way, you know what I mean? Also, if you guys haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm just talking general stuff here. What is Tomato's thing? Let me look that up. Tomato. He's got a logo somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm down for that. Let me just copy that exactly because I don't care. Because it is his logo. I want to make it obvious that it's him. It's his little company. Doesn't have to be really perfect because I don't really care. There we go. Then you at least know, hey, it's tomato, cool. I'll thicken up the lines a little bit, fine. I'm responding to the little voice in my head that says, yeah, but that's not good enough. You should do more. Oh, more you want? You want more from me? I'm barely able to do what I do. Barely able to make something. Okay, just rebooted my iPad. Off I go. Sweet. Alright, so now we gotta go to do some other things I'm not really fond of doing. Let's turn off this blue line layer to kind of see what's going on. I feel like I didn't do a lot. But it's cool. Still tomato. Cool. Alright, let's get back into this. My hand skidding across my iPad screen sounded so funny. Y'all should have been there. It was pretty funny. Some chest hairs because, you know, I think my chat keeps going offline for some reason. It's really bizarre. Okay, and he's got his little undershirt that's probably all stretched out and gross. Got his little button on there, holding the whole fit together. Something like that. I always say something like that when I'm drawing. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I don't draw enough. I get underconfident in my abilities. Oh, my jaws do this really weird. anything I have drawn? I really need to... I haven't drawn clothes in a while. It looks mid. But he's a crazy little messy dude, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm practicing not worrying, remember? He's scruffy. That's okay. His little uniform, so cute. And he's got a little pen in here. Because he's a little businessman. He's a little business guy. Yeah, okay, we're coming together. Little details. Details make the dream work. Ripped off. Let's get a little bit of muscles. Why are cars the way they are? So many oblong rectangles. Yeah, it is bizarre. The inner workings of cars are an enigma to me. My dad actually used to be a mechanic. I don't understand anything. I just asked him, what is wrong with car? And he's like, oh, this is wrong with car. Okay, I fix thing with car. I go to person to do thing, because I can't do it. And Mater's your guy. I mean, come on. Mater is so your guy. Oh, why'd it go rectangle? Why'd it go square? Whatever, weirdos. But he's just got this little lame point and shoot camera, which I think is funny. Something like this, because I gotta make the ratio of the screen more realistic. Because, you know, he's still filming in like 1080p, because he's got some followers. He's a YouTuber, so he's making money from it. Unlike some people. Me. Do like an outline of him. I don't know what he looks like. Just a little cheesy, like, dummy down version of what I just drew. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny, actually. Not gonna lie. I love it. So we'll get him some little buttons to press and do things with. I know how cameras work. Yeah, but his little setup's not too bad. It's a little point and shoot camera, but it's cute. Maybe he's got one of those little cheapy cameras that he found in the junkyard. He's got like a nice little scratch on it. Maybe over here it's got like a dent in it. It's a little busted, a little beat up, but do it work? But he's a simple guy. He needs a simple camera. It's just a fact. Okay, not to freak anyone out, but we have 38 minutes left. Alright, let's draw this little tripod guy. Here's a very simplified version of whatever it is. I'm being very messy and I like it. I'm being very messy and I like it, guys. It makes me have more fun. Because things are less serious when they're doodles. Wait, he's gonna be holding this, so I don't even have to draw that part, to be fair. Something like that. I'm guesstimating at a lot of things, guys. But he's vlogging. That's all that matters. Tomato. Hey, beautiful. Isn't he? Okay, I think I'm done enough to take off the undersketch. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Fix a couple things that I couldn't see while I had the other layer on. Let me fix his eyebrow over here because it should be more down. Just little things that might bug me just a little bit. Nice. Well, I'm actually kind of okay with this. So we still have an hour, right? It depends if you're watching this live or if you're watching this from the very beginning. But yeah, as of right now, as we speak, we have 34 minutes. But yeah, if you got in late or whatever, I mean, you can feel free to take more time on it. But yeah. His thumb looks weird. Like weird things that I just don't notice. Yeah, like his whole arm needs to be tighter in. A little bit better. Not perfect line art, but I am not going for that. We're long past trying to make the cleanest line art possible. I'm gonna have it say subscribe. Just a little nod to YouTube. And then maybe a little bit of color action, dare we? I have 32 minutes, so I think I'm gonna be good. Okay, color action is, fam. Okay, so interesting fact, because I'm gonna try to be more tutorial-esque for those that may not know how, because this goes for all digital art or like any programs that you can do digital art in. It's very similar, so hopefully this translates to anyone who might not be aware of the concepts that there are, but if you're specifically using Procreate, then view this as an exact tutorial for you with not very good expertise skill. But so I learned this actually from my friend Joseph Moffat, if you know him. Really cool dude. And so what you do is you hit your line art layer, you'll tap on it, this stuff will come up, your options. And so what you want to do is do reference. You click on reference, and now that layer is turned to a reference. And so what that's doing for you now is you are able to fill in color, and it will conform to those lines. So it's using those lines as your sections of where you want to color drop color. So for instance, I have this layer below the line art, and so I'm just going to pick a random color, maybe like a light gray, just to kind of see what happens. And then I can click on this color wheel right here, the color that's up in the top right corner, and then I can drag and drop that here, and I'm going to hold. It's important that I don't pull my pencil up. So if you can see up here up top on the top of the screen, it says color drop threshold. So because I'm holding this, I'm not letting go of the screen with my pencil, I can scroll that down and say how much I want and how little I want. And in this case, it's not working that great. Probably because I have a lot of holes in the thing, but normally you can see the threshold. If I drag my pen from right to left, it'll increase or decrease that threshold. So it's very nice for color dropping too. Outside of just using this, it's useful. So I recommend it. In this case, it doesn't work very well. There we go. So you can see the color threshold's helping. Obviously, it's not filling in everything, but I'm just going piece by piece to see if I can get it to be nice to me. I'll just fill it in all the way and then see if I can do something. So I'm going to do selection tool, and I'm going to go automatic. Go like this. Yeah, same thing. You can do threshold on that, which is pretty cool. Remove. Is that how I do it? Cut. There we go. That got us pretty close. I'm just trying to do it the shortcut way, but obviously it's not working that great for me. But, you know, results may vary. If you do cleaner line art than this, then you'll have more success. But I'm just going to fill this in. It just makes it so there's less work for me to do. But yeah, you can see why that could be useful if you haven't figured it out or do it. Yeah, I'm in trouble. It keeps me motivated. Good. Yeah, my motivation for tonight's art stream is begin to care less and less every single stream. Like me. I think I'm happier, and I think if my art was somehow perfect, like I dream and hope it would be one day, it's just silly. Just make art, and whatever it is, it is. You know, you can practice and you can force yourself to do better artwork, but at the end of the day, artwork is such an expression of, like, you know, where your mind's at the moment, how you're feeling, your personality. So all of those things come together and, like, develop whatever your art ends up looking like tonight. So I'm just accepting. I'm trying to accept more. This is like all therapeutic too. I'm trying to accept more of, like, where I'm at right now in life, and you know what my capabilities are, and where I want to be. And in this present moment, you know, I don't really feel like making the cleanest artwork in the world. I feel like making some cool, quicker stuff, and it's been nice doing like these hour-and-a-half prompts because it stops me from doing too much. It keeps me on track. It gets the idea out faster than taking too long and making too complex of an idea. And I feel like this one's pretty simple, so it's nice. Alright, so now that I have this done, this is just a whole layer. As you can see, it's just a silhouette layer of the line art, and I'm going to use that to color. So I'm going to tap on it and select clipping mask. And then, oh, just kidding. Forget what I said. Add a layer on top of that silhouette layer. Then that layer on top of that silhouette layer is going to be a clipping mask. And the arrow points down to the layer below, which means it's clipped to that layer. So that means I can do whatever colors I want, and it's not going to go off of that clipping mask, because that's where it's clipped to. So that just acts as a placeholder, so I can add whatever colors I want on top of it. So, wow, that pencil just slid right out of my hand. That was epic. Water break, guys. And also, guys, if you could so kindly, if you get a sec at all during the stream, to give the stream a like, it does help boost all the statistics for YouTube to help the stream get more recommended to people. So I'd much appreciate it. All right, so I'm looking at pictures of Tomater. Definitely got to incorporate this. There's like a weird like green blue going on. I think I'm gonna try to make his pocket like that. I'm gonna fade it. I'm gonna try using the blending thing, which I haven't really used, to be fair. So it turns out looking like garbage. It turns out looking like garbage. I'm gonna take this, turn it more blue. So that's kind of what it all looks like. And I'm actually gonna create another layer under this. So every layer you create underneath the clipping mask that you've already done turns into a clipping mask automatically to the same exact layer, if that makes sense. Like if I did it on top, it would just turn, watch. If I have this selected to add a new layer, it would just create a new layer on top, and it's not anything, it's just a normal layer. So I would just go underneath it, or I can drag and drop it underneath it, this layer 2, and it'll turn into a clipping mask. So I'm just doing that so I can avoid having to have too many layers. See, because now I can color underneath that, and it's not a big deal. And then I keep that color separate too, so it's nice for me, because then later I can alter the color if I feel like I need to. So I'm just gonna try to keep a little bit more organized. So I have like a little bit of extra time for coloring, not a lot, so it's gonna go by pretty quickly. But I'm gonna try my best to be quickly organized, if that's even possible. But yeah, I'm just gonna do basic colors. Nothing psycho crazy, nothing rendered crazy. I don't have that kind of time. I'm just practicing it, like getting the idea out, getting it done in an hour and a half. Because last week I didn't even get the chance to finish it all up, which is kind of sad. But you know, whatever. I had a cool sketch going. It was a good base sketch, which I could finish later. There we go. We're doing it, fam. We're doing it messily, but good. We're doing so great. Don't you ever doubt yourselves. Just trudge along, make the bad artwork, because a lot of people think it's still good, even though you don't think it's good. I think that's what I've come to find out. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Whatever I make this stream is whatever. Because it's all live. I have no way to edit it. I have no way to change what I've made. It is It is what it is. Alright, and then so I got the shirt. I'm going to do a layer underneath this one because now I don't have to worry about coloring inside the lines as I go. Because now I can do some yellowy off-white undershirt. And I can always alter these colors here in a second. Which is so very nice. By the way, I'm going to come in here and fix a couple things. Alright, so I can always fix these colors later. Which, you know, I probably will right now just because, whatever. Make it a little bit whiter, a little more saturation. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of off-white. It's still pretty white, though. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is go underneath all of these layers, add another layer, and I'm going to pick skin tone. Not me looking at Larry the Cable Guy for reference on skin tone. Even though it's probably just going to turn out to be normal skin tone. Disc, because I like disc the most. He's kind of tan. I'm going to give him like that kind of a hue. I'm going to turn the... Actually, we're going to turn this reference layer off, so that way I can just hopefully do this. Close enough. A little creepy, but close enough. I don't know, turning off the reference really helped. It just kind of already is attaching itself to everything. So then I'm going to pick an off-white yellow for the eyeballs. Oh, that's what happened. I was doing that on the line art layer. That is so bizarre. Wow, that just really did it everywhere. No, I don't want to have to do this by hand. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah, I'm not doing too hot on the... Dang, because we have, not to scare anyone, we have 20 minutes. I'm trying to figure out how to do this fast. Problem solving, problem solving. Reference, and then maybe if I do a layer above that, maybe I could do the same thing I did before. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I did it on the line art again. No? Oh. I'm not being too hot, man. I'm telling you. Okay, what is wrong with me? I hate how I do the same mistake like 5 different times. Okay, so that's definitely gotta be referenced. So this is all trial and error, just figuring out how the program works. Because apparently I don't know how to operate the program. This is all just an attempt to do it quickly. It's not very quick, is it? Not really. It's not very efficient for me. But it got most of the things that I needed to worry about, like just the outer perimeter stuff. There we go. So I don't have to worry about coloring in the lines. And I'm probably going to recolor this thing. For sure. But right now it doesn't matter. Getting our base colors in here. The chat keeps disconnecting. So weird. Alright. Getting closer, getting closer. Oh, there's way too bright. So I'm going to alter the colors. There's the bits where I don't want it interfering with the hair. We're getting a little too nitpicky here, but important stuff. I don't want to pixel peep too much. Alright, so we got Tomater coming along. I need his skin to not be whatever this is. Let's go brightness down a little bit. Saturation up. Change the hue a bit. That's a better color. Much better color. Digging that. Okay. So the colors are kind of working together, I think. Whatever's happening is happening. If anyone's just joining the live stream, we do a weekly prompt where we'll get together as artists and we make something and share it at the end of an 1.5 hour challenge with the prompt. This one will happen to be cars and YouTubers. So I made Mater as a YouTuber, which is, I 100% could never tell you what I'm about to draw every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. So far, this is this for this week. New one. Kind of red, grungy, dark. Always alter the colors later. That's what's fun. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot to make YouTube remind me. Oh no, no worries. Yeah, I literally make so many reminders. It's so obnoxious, I feel, at other people, but I have made so many reminders about the stream. Very strange colors, but I like it. It's kind of working. Hope you all had a good stream, though. I'll have to catch the next one. Yes, and prepare your OC characters because we're gonna do. That's the theme of next week's prompt. So be sure to be ready for that. We're gonna swap OCs. It'll be really fun. Yes, I'm doing the thing where I have a zillion layers. Don't judge me. And then we're gonna make it a little bit darker for his nosies, because it's fun. OC swap? Yes, we're doing the OC swap. How would I send my OCs? Because I got Insta. Do you have the Discord? I'm sure. Yeah, you do have Discord. So your OCs. I mean, you could screenshot them or whatever it takes to get them, and then you just post a picture on the Discord. And we'll do that live on stream. So like, I'll tell you where to put it and everything. So, Does that make sense? Fix some little weird pixel things that are going on here. It does that for me at least. Oh, sorry. When you upload anything to Instagram, it should save a copy of Instagram photo to your device. Yeah, sometimes it does that for me, but I feel like it kind of doesn't sometimes. But yeah, like even if you just needed to screenshot something and do it that way, it's totally fine. Not a big deal at all. Then we're gonna do a hair layer. Hair layer. That sounds funny. And we'll see what color we like. Look at this. It's so fun because I can just color it in so quickly. Because we did our layering correctly. Or in a way, not correctly. There's not really a correct way. It's just like an efficient way to do it, depending how you're going to color. For me, this was very efficient because, yeah. Okay, not to freak anyone out, but we have 11 minutes. And then I'm going to change this a little bit, a little darker, a little bit lighter, because I like this saturated look about them. I like that. I'm down. Although I also have 2 Discord accounts, and when I need to send things from my phone to my iPad and vice versa, I just send it to my second account. That works. Yeah. What else do I need here? What else do I need here? His camera. It needs some work. It needs some love and attention. I'll just use that dark part as like the showcasing the thing with the thing. It's at least so cute to draw, like so messy. I love it. It's my new favorite thing. There he is. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Well, I probably would have had no idea for this prompt anyway. Yeah, this prompt is really hard, so I'm very curious to see what you guys end up with, because you guys saw how much I struggle with it, and I know you guys are struggling with it just as much. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna see, huh? We're just gonna have to see it, ain't it? Like characters from Cars humanized and as YouTubers, right? Yeah, I would have no ideas for that. Well, this is the direction I went. It literally could be anything. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. Whatever you guys are feeling, but for me, that's what I ended up doing. Because it seemed like the only conceptually, like, interesting idea. I was originally going to draw him as a car. But then I realized I can't draw cars super well. Like, I can sometimes. It just depends on the sketch. But yeah, there was, like, no way. So I just opted out of it. Looks like a caveman in this camera. I love it. Oh, we got to give him that red recording dot. That's fine. He's recording, whatever. Something like that. Just something to make it look like a little bit nicer, I guess. Well, I probably would have tried to draw you, Zach, but you're not in the Cars universe. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking this. Oh, his eyes. He's green. He's got green eyes. I'm trying to make it a little bit accurate. You know, me never doing fan art of Cars before. Forgive me. He's got like this kind of more yellowy. Gotta give him his Cars movie accurate highlights in his eyes. He's Tow Mater. That's kind of how his eyes look anyway. Hello, this is Master and welcome to Tractor Tipping. Yes. Oh, Mater. My brain read Master for some reason. Like, this is blank and welcome to... Yes. Exactly. That's literally how it would be. And then honestly, this didn't turn out too bad. Like, I just wasn't really sure about it, but like, this actually kind of worked out pretty good. And we got 6 minutes. So, fam, don't freak out. We're okay. I'm gonna alpha lock this layer of the line art, and I'm gonna like color this YouTube logo in red, along with maybe subscribe. I'm gonna actually make that white. YouTube logo in red makes sense. And then subscribe in red and white. I mean, because he's Tow Mater. Subscribe. Like an orange pen for some reason, because that makes sense, kind of. Not really. Yeah, it makes sense, you know. He's got his own pens or something. It's actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. Just goes to show, just make art, who cares? It'll make sense later. I'm gonna gouge and blur the crap out of this thing. I'm gonna do stuff to this to figure it out. Just to give him some fun background or something. Purple feels right. Yep. Simple background, because I don't care. I did draw art today, though. I'll share it to Discord. Yes, do so. I made a new bean and named her Elune. Ooh, okay. Just art. Don't worry if it makes sense. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. That is totally right, Holly. I love that. I think... Oh, actually... Where'd this one go? Oh. His pocket got lost. See, I kind of gave him these colors because he kind of has it on the side of his car. There's like a blue, it's like a teal blue and fades to blue gradient on like the logo of his door. So I kind of wanted to like implement that to kind of course, I don't know if I even like it. I like it better without, I think. Yeah. I like it better without. So we're doing that. Tow Mater. Subscribe. Hey, simple backgrounds are best backgrounds, yeah. Especially when you got an hour and a half. We got 3 minutes, fam. Don't worry. Don't stress. As I'm the one saying that because I'm done. But I only so simple backgrounds. Yeah. Yeah. I only do them as well. Sometimes I try like with the Hellboy one. If you remember seeing that one from last week. I didn't end up finishing it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, that one ended up just staying a sketch for now. but I would like to at least bring it to, you know, some color or something, or black and white even would be cool. But yeah, I've been having a lot more fun doing art on these streams. It motivates me, and I feel like my art's actually been like, I've been like accepting of it. Like I feel like I'm pretty happy with how things turn out, considering. Yeah, so I'm pretty good with that. I'm happy with that one. I'm looking at it on screen. So I wanted to see what it looked like on stream. I like how different I went for my submission. I actually messed with colors this time. Ooh, okay. I like that. I'm excited. Yeah, it's all about experimentation. Have fun. Like, art at its core is literally cavemen making stuff to mark cave walls and just like doing stuff with their hands. You know what I mean? So it's like art's become so sophisticated nowadays where it's like we kind of forget that we can have fun and just do stuff. Like there's no rules really. So yeah, that's what I'm going with at least. I share my new arts in Discord. Oh, sweet. I'm going to share mine as well. PNG, because PNGs are top tier. Not that I think it really matters that much, but to me it does, apparently. So let me post this to the Discord without looking at the Discord. Submissions. You can't see me, but I am covering the screen so I don't see anything. Submit. Tau Mater. Subscribe. And I'm out, so I don't see anything. There we go. Although you guys kind of saw it, but you know, whatever. I'm trying not to spoil it for myself. You know what I mean? Under the Share Your Arts tab. Okay, sweet. We'll check that out too. I'm Cave Woman. Ooga boonga. Yes. Ooga boonga. Okay, we have 20 seconds, fam. I'm actually catching this time because usually I get distracted for a second and then I look and it's like, oh, it's already time's up. I don't know how long it's been time's up for. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Finish up your last little things. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Pencils down. Stylus is down. Whatever. Whatever thing your fingers, if you're finger painting, maybe we should fingerprint one of these days. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, time is up, fam. We did it. We have ended our long hour-and-a-half suffering. Wow. Incredible. Not my proudest work. It's okay. I have those moments all the time. We're all here for each other. It's fine. No one's judging anybody. Because your worst might be someone else's best, you know what I mean? We all have our moments. Yep, we totally do. So this is what I came up with for tonight. I came up with Tomater. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Let me turn off this timer and stuff now. Over here somewhere. Oh yeah, let me put the description up here. So if you guys are finished with your artwork, if you guys have just started doing that this week, I will always have this information available at the end of everything so everyone knows what they're doing. But now that you're done with your artwork, whether it's physical or digital, whatever, if you want to share your artwork from this challenge, join the Discord. It's linked in the stream description, and share your artwork in the chat prompt challenge submissions. That's what it's called, is the prompt challenge submissions channel. And whether that's taking a photo of it or saving an image of it on your computer and uploading it, or on your iPad and uploading it, whatever. Hopefully that makes sense for everybody. I'll give you guys like another minute or two to upload those and make sure that you guys are all settled and ready with it. But yeah, that is how this whole challenge works. Very simple. We draw a prompt, and then at the end you can upload it to Discord to share, and I'll react to it live on stream. As long as, and with everybody else too. And then hopefully share them, because I didn't do that last week. I apologize. Last week threw me off. I was way off, because normally right after stream, usually I'll like sit down and like upload everything just to make sure it's done and it's all in my hands. But yeah, hello finger painting would drive me mad. Yeah, shares artwork, but not from the challenge. Yeah, that works. Whatever. You would have been part of it anyway if you remembered the stream, so you're totally good. I don't mind. I'm not that picky. Discord instructions. Boom. Okay. All right. So I'll give you guys another like 30 seconds. Wrap up your artworks. Let's get that posted to the Discord. But how are we feeling from that? Do we feel good? Was that a good exercise? I feel like it was stressful, but it was okay. I felt like I'm learning something every time I do this, and it's just so fun. Like, it's more efficient to, like, because I don't quite draw as often as I should be. Like, right now, the bare minimum is drawing once a week for the stream, and it's been really refreshing because it's not like I'm set to any one thing because I'm drawing once a week. And so every time I go to draw, it feels kind of like whatever I end up feeling like is kind of how my drawings turn out. So it's fun. But yeah, it's been great. I love it. Discord updates, yes. Oh no. But yeah, let me know if you guys have not yet uploaded your thing, because I'll wait. Yeah, because definitely if you open up Discord, a lot of times there's updates, and if your internet's slow, it takes a hot second to get there. But yeah, I feel like I'm learning something from every stream that I'm doing here, and it's been really nice and refreshing for me. And yeah, it just feels like a creative outlet, like it always should have been. Like, drawing should have always been this outlet that I just did for fun. And instead, when I went to art school and then came back and tried pursuing it, you know, really hard, it felt like I had to just keep progressing, which obviously that's like, you know, definitely a goal. But it doesn't mean that it just, like, a lot of it sucked the fun out of it for me. And I feel like I'm kind of relearning how fun it was to just make art, even if it's crazy. Because I would have stopped, if I was on my own, like, just for realsies, I would have just stopped what I was drawing and been like, I'm done. I would have closed my iPad, moved out, and done something else, watched something on YouTube or Netflix or something. Netflix? Who watches Netflix anymore? Except for Love is Blind. But yeah, so yeah, it's good to have these challenges because it forces me, like, hey, you are not quitting, you little quitter. You're not a quitting this time. And so it's been really nice to just get myself to do it and finish it, no matter how it turns out. So it's really awesome. What's up, you stinkers? How's it been? Furret, hello. I'm tired and want to say hey. Hi, Furret. Hi, tired Furret. We just finished an art prompt. Here's what I came up with. If you couldn't, you know, deductive reasoning, this is Mater from Cars, but as a person, but he's a YouTuber. So, yeah, that's what I came up with. I watch Netflix. You do? Okay. What shows do you watch? Also, has everyone submitted their artwork to the Discord yet? Let me know. I saw it on Discord, lol. Nice. Because yeah, if you guys have all submitted to Discord, I would love to look at that now. Okay. Any last second uploads hopefully are being posted. If not, feel free to upload as I'm looking at them. It's not like there's, you know, an exact time you have to post it, but if you can post it relatively soon, that'd be awesome. But yeah, just let me know if you're having issues and it doesn't upload right away. Like, let me know so I can look at it. I'll be scrolling through stuff to make sure I'm updated on what's been posted. So yeah, let's go to the main screen. This is what my screen looked like the whole time. Was like just literally this the whole time. Just Mater and Larry the Cable Guy and Cars. That was my inspiration. All my tabs. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Sleep. See you, man. See you for it. Depends, actually. I watch a lot of kids shows. Oh, really? Alright. So we're gonna go to the Discord in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's over here. Just kidding. Yes. Oh, I should have scrolled up. I forgot to. I've already seen stuff. All right, luckily, whoa, Lucky coming in with something fresh and different. Is that a Mario Kart? No. No freaking way. Dry Bones as a Daredevil Mario Kart YouTuber. Dude, heck yes. Kart design for Mario Kart Wii. I like that. Let's look at this closer. You guys all seeing that? I'm sure you guys can look at your own devices a little bit better than on the stream. Dude, that is sick. Yeah, and that's like the bullet car, huh? Oh yeah, I see the camera. Dude, this is so interesting. It's like so wild. It's got like the GoPro camera and like another GoPro on the front of the camera. Dude, he's got multiple angles. He knows what he's doing. He is perfect for TikTok content. Just like a stunt per TikTok. Dude, I love this box too. I love that it's all just like warped and wonky because like the speed. I think that's what you're going for, right? Dude, that's sick. I love that. I love you, Ferret. Yes. Added more ideas to the suggestion tab. Ooh, sick. Perfect. Yeah, and that being said, too, if you guys didn't know about it or haven't done it before, there is a prompt suggestions just underneath this channel. So feel free to, you know, suggest different things to add to the prompt spinning wheels, the generators, or ideas that you might have for stream. That would be cool for, like, you know, collaborative stuff. I don't know, whatever you might be thinking. Just be cool. The OC swap came from Holly, so, you know, props to her for coming up with that one. And that's been really fun to do. But yeah, dude, I love this. You know, I can point with my mouse, so I can point at things. I love it though. The colors are nuts. It's crazy. It like works. I don't even understand how you made it. I'm assuming you used like an eraser brush. I don't even know. That's cool, man. It's so just raw and fun. I love that. Of course, Lucky. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, ooh, so cool. It definitely is. Oh yeah, and mine. You already saw that. Oh, nice. Wait, we have that? The okay hand? I didn't know we had that emoji. That's funny. And Among Us. Oonga Boonga. Yes. Cursed fan art. Here we go. From Parrish. Love it. Kachiga. Yeah, I love that. That's cool. See, because like I was going to draw a card and then I was like, no, I can't because it'd be a wonky because I'm like such a perfectionist. But I love it because, oh my gosh, it's PewDiePie. Is that PewDiePie? I just realized. It just clicked. Wait a second. Am I right or wrong on this? This is PewDiePie, right? Because that's like the PewDiePie thing. The pattern on the car. Dude, that's so funny. Even if it's not, it's still funny because to me, it looks like PewDiePie. OC swap is my ideas. Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so we got Pewds here. Oh my gosh. What's up, dudes? Everyone aspires to be that level of cool YouTuber. Dude, that's so funny. That's Pewds, man. That literally is him. That's so funny. Dude, I love it. I love it even more. Now that I clicked that it's Pewds, I'm like, I see it. It all makes sense. The colors. Yes, it's perfect. Submitted. Awesome. All right. Excellent. Yes, we got David here. Kit from Knight Rider as a person. Michael is a sword. Yes. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, Kit from Knight Rider. So cars as people. Michael is a sword. Okay. Yes. I believe we have one. That's awesome. Dude, that's so fun. See, that's awesome. You even started late and you were able to still pump out something awesome like you usually do. Like, that's so nuts to me. That's so cool. That does make sense, though. Like, wait, hold up, let's look at Knight Rider. I'm just curious to look at it now. I guess there's, like, the newer one. They try to, like, reboot it, I think. You know, as they always do with everything. Dot lights and everything. I see it. I love it. That's cool. You took all those little designs and turned it into something. That's awesome. Oh my, I would have tried to draw Markiplier. Actually, that'd be pretty funny too. But with the pink mustache, yes. I see it, right? Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome work, David. I love it. That's so cool. The texture. I like that you do like the white outlines. I think that's really fun. It just works. It's something you don't really like notice right away, but you just like, oh, this looks cool. But then you look at it, you're like, oh. It's just like little texture lines. Things are cool. I think that's why I didn't mind that I did like some dashed lines, even though it's not really that big a deal. But it was cool. A little car with pink mustache. Yeah. iPad died, so just 45 minutes on this one. 45? Dang, can you guys believe that? 45 minutes on this one? That's pretty good. That's gonna be a record. That's a digital art record. Dude, that's sick. You guys did great. But I can't draw cars. I don't think any of us can, except for Parrish apparently can draw a PewDiePie car. Apparently that's a thing. But I love it. Look how different everything is. It's just, I love it. It's just completely other ends of a spectrum of like things. It's just so cool. We got Lucky's Mario Kart thing, which is super like, almost like, I mean, if you know anything about art, it's like impressionistic. You know what I mean? It's very cool. Mine's just kind of like cartoony. Then we got the Pewds car, which was really fun. Used a really fun brush too. I like the squareness of it. It's cool. I was using every piece of perspective I could remember. Yes. Yeah, I would like literally have to draw a car, like literally a box in perspective, and then slowly chop away at it until I have a car shape. Like I'm sculpting it. That's literally how I do it. And then this one. So different. So cool. I see you looking at me. I love the design of this one. Yes, I agree, Loki. Yeah. Looks better than I could do. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's just so fun how different everyone is. Like, their art literally does reflect their personality. And that's why I have a hard time with, like, art style, is feeling like something represents me. Because it's always changing. Because as artists, like, we're just constantly changing as people. Like, our perspectives are always changing because of our experiences. Our moods are always changing because we're human. That's what happens. We have emotions. And just all these little elements add to what our style is. It's weird. So I think it's really awesome. Poke Zach, yeah. Yeah, it's so fun. I love it. These are so fun. Yeah, I need to post these and shout you guys out. I don't know if it's even helping. You'll have to let me know. I'm curious because like I really don't have like enough followers to even like make a difference on Instagram specifically. But I think it'd be really cool if it kind of helps boost your account just a little bit. Even if there's like 1 or 2 more people looking at your stuff, I think that'd be really cool and helpful. Because yeah. I really wish I didn't have a style. I feel so restricted in my art. Oh, really? I think your art, like, honestly, if I was to look at this, I wouldn't even realize that this is you, Lucky. I really wouldn't. But I think it's just because, like, people, it may be in our genre of art, like, we always do lines. We do line art a lot. That's just our thing, I guess. So when you switch to something that's not line art, it, like, I would not even recognize. I mean, there's technically some line art if you're being picky, but I mean, it's pretty painterly, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't know, that's hard. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to break out of, like, even if you feel like you have an art style, to break out of it. But I've been taking, like, week breaks, and I've been only drawing once a week, which kind of is a bad thing, but I think right now in my life, that's actually really healthy, and it's been helping me develop a lot as an artist, which I think is cool. I wonder what my art would reflect about me. I would say probably, I mean, because this is just saying, because most people I haven't even met in person, so I don't even know. But I feel like your art, at least from what I've seen from, like, I'm implying from, like, chats I've seen and stuff on the live chat. I feel like your art probably reflects, like, optimism and positivity, which are kind of similar things. At least that's my initial thought. I poked you. What you gonna do about it? And the good thing is, though, you can always change it. Yeah, that's really true. I had to work quick, and I don't know many YouTubers. Yeah, you're totally fine. I went old school. Yeah, no, it totally works. I know so many YouTubers. Yeah, same. I don't watch all of them, but I know of them. I love following like little stupid YouTuber drama. It's kind of fun. Great work all around. Yeah, for real. Applauses all around. I should have like an audio for this. We'll keep improving the stream as I figure out what things I want to add to it, like technically speaking, but we'll make it more fun. Also, it's like I know my art wasn't part of the prompt. Oh yeah. But what about mine? You said you look at. Yes, I totally will. Here in just a second. Yeah, I'm working on my final for drawing right now, and this prompt was very needed. Yes. So yeah, like it's nice just to get out of it, because honestly, school, like going to school for art, kind of sucks the fun out of it sometimes, because you feel pressured, especially when it comes down to it. That's why I didn't pursue like doing art professionally for other people, at least at the moment. Like I guess it could still happen, I could still change my mind, but it just, the opportunity hasn't arisen, and plus the pressure of that, it kind of takes the fun out of it. I wanted to be an animator originally, but then I realized if I was going to do that, like I'm working for someone else, I'm making their character and their story, and it's all them, and I'm just a workhorse and a credit at the end of a movie or a TV show. And I kind of realized I didn't really want that, because I wanted to make stuff for myself, if that makes sense, like for other people, but like I wanted to make it myself and not feel like I'm so pushed specifically down a path that other people are telling me to. I'm actually very optimistic. Okay, good. Yeah, my car drawing skills are not there. Yeah, this one was so tricky, but it broke my brain. Yes, car is hard. Okay, let's check out Holly's. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I love the clean line art. That's so cool on the moon. That's nice. Yeah, these are always nice, like OC. What do you call them? OC designs, like how they orient the stuff on the image. That's really cool. Yeah, I like it. I like the curved horn as well, because it mimics me getting a little artsy. It mimics the curvature of a crescent moon, and she is a moon person, and so that is a nice detail. And I like that you have like the stars gradient imagery in here, and I like that you have these streaks of white to break it up. It gives it a lot of contrast, makes it pop, and because yeah, there's a lot going on in a good way on the hair, and so, but if you had all that hair, it might not look as good, but because you put the white streaks in there, it kind of reminds you that it's still hair, and it breaks it up and makes it a little bit more variety. I like it. That was the most artsy I've ever gotten since college, I tell you what. Her name is Elune. Oh, okay, Elune. I'm so proud of her hair. Yes, her hair is gorgeous. That'd be so cool. Ooh, it would have been fun too. I would have probably just told you, I was like, oh, you should just do like a My Little Pony character, but a YouTuber one. She has like her merch on or something. That'd be pretty funny. I love your liner, Harley. Yeah, it's very clean. I like the tapered edges. Very clean. I have a hard time doing that. I always hate my line art when I do stuff, when I try doing stuff more clean. It always ends up just not looking right, and I just can't stand it. Which is why I just don't worry about it anymore at the moment. Definitely understand hair waves. Yes. I was definitely going to keep it all white, but decided to add the blue. Yes. Thank you, Loki. Yes. Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah. You guys are also good, so it's fun. And that's what I've missed, is just hanging out with other artists and learning from everybody. Because, like, in art school, it's cool because, like, I didn't even really appreciate it until, like, maybe towards the end, because that's when I really started taking a lot of my art classes that were very specific and not just like, oh, we're doing a figure drawing class. It was actually like, hey, we're in an entertainment illustration class. So we're learning to design characters, which was like one of the coolest classes ever. And so then I started learning about all these fellow students. And so it was really cool. And yeah, so I didn't really start appreciating until like maybe my last year of college. Be like, oh, this is really cool. And then I didn't really hang out with them, which I should have. I kind of kick myself for not hanging out with more of my art friends, but anyway, but you know, what's done is done, and now we have the stream that we get to always do this every week, so it's really fun. Oh, I don't even know how my line art is so clean either. Yeah, you do a good job. You do a good job. It's very crisp and fun. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Love it. So good. Wait, oh, I was so confused for a second. I was like, multiple screens. Anyway, found my thing again. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was quite the prompt. I don't even know. Maybe because I have learned to like do my lines in one fell swoop. That's like, yeah, that's good. Like, yeah, that's definitely what you do. It's what you learn in school too, for like figure drawing and stuff like that too. Although I don't really do it very well or whatever. But I learned, you know, you draw with either your elbow to make a line. You pin your elbow and you keep it straight. So you just use the motion, the arc of the movement. Same thing with your shoulder. In the range of your shoulder, you like lock your elbow. You have your shoulder, and you can do it like that, and just kind of like keep it really clean and straight. Like that's for drawing straight lines, but like it works for curves and stuff. I do it all the time. I just don't. It doesn't really show up on camera. I guess I could turn on the camera and show you what it looks like, but meh. She's so pretty though. My Bean Loon, yes. If you know where the name comes from, by the way, you're awesome. My Bean and Loon. Loon. I don't think I know where that comes from. But that's awesome. Yeah, you guys all did really, really good. Like great work all around. Just great. Loved it. Oh yeah, let's go back to this. Kind of show everyone's stuff again. Really loved Lucky's. That was really fun, and I could tell he had a lot of fun and was very loose with it, in like a good way. Like being loose with art isn't a bad thing at all. That's what I'm trying to teach myself. Then I came up with the YouTuber guy. Then what would even PewDiePie say in the car? He wouldn't say Kachiga, would he? He'd say, "What's up, bros?" Or something. And then Knight Rider. Love it. That's cool. Oh, I used my wrist. Oh, nice. Yeah, wrist works too. Like either way. You guys all did so good. I'm really excited for next week. So get your OC, whoever it might be. Like you can even come up with a new one during the week if you wanted to. It's up to you. I'm probably just gonna pick some random one because like if you look at my gallery, I have a lot of random things that I've never finished, and characters that kind of got designed and posted, but I just didn't care about them anymore. So I am gonna have to hunt through this archive and find something to post for next week. But yeah, I'm really excited to see your guys' OCs. For that, don't know the name, Illume comes from World of Warcraft. Oh, okay. Zach, your tomato is exactly how I see him as a human. Really? Good. Well, I mean, it's funny because like I just use like references of Larry the Cable Guy and a couple other rednecks, and just that's kind of how it was. Because I think when I hear tomato now, I just think of Larry the Cable Guy. So it's pretty close. Pretty close. Oh, actually, I wasn't even showing that on screen. Sorry. I have too many screens. I'm telling you. But I was showing you before. I have like a zillion different characters that I could pick from that I've designed and just haven't really worked on for a while, or maybe I posted them, maybe I didn't. But yeah, so I'll have to pick my whatever OC I ended up creating. So yeah, get your OCs set up, figure out which one you think would be fun to submit for people to do. And I really like the idea because I didn't even think about it, because I was like, oh, well, you know, I was like, I don't really know how to like make sure it's like fair and like everyone kind of gets a shot at like getting their character design. But I like the idea of some people that were very good art workers and were able to last month's OC swap, like just draw all these characters together, which was really cool. That was super sick. So I didn't even thought about drawing multiple at the same time. I think that's awesome. Yeah. So I'm excited for next week's stream. It's going to be the OC swap. So I'm very excited for that. Also, random last little question for you guys. what did you guys think of the thumbnail for this live stream? I spent probably like an hour or so remade the thumbnail for this stream, because I kind of wanted each stream to have their own thumbnail, because like I'm not going to create thumbnails for every single stream I do every week, because that's nuts. But yeah, I wanted to try something, because the last thumbnail I didn't quite like as much, especially if people are new and they see it immediately. Because the last one I was going for like more of the Pokemon, like who's that Pokemon, but with the prompt. And this one I really took after the last one that I did, which was from the OC swap. I really liked how that one turned out, so I tried to do a similar style to this one. So you have to let me know what you think of it. I don't know, I'm trying to make it stand out, make it look cool, but also not add too much to the thumbnail, because too much in the thumbnail is too busy. Anyway, graphic designer things. This is always fun, good motivation to keep drawing. Yes. I'll find beans for people to draw. Yes. To any house, to toy house I go, look for characters. Yes. I thought it was interesting. Okay. Is that a good thing or bad thing? Oh, what? I like how the Discord logo is there. It shows people how to actually do it. Yes. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. It gives it kind of like enough like Discord's involved. What? Because I want it to be, because a lot of artists, like they have a stream where they draw or something, right? But this is a community, so I wanted to make it feel as if like you literally can be a part of this. Like it's not just watching me draw. It's like you are literally participating. Like it's an event. What if you used art from previous streams as a thumbnails? Yes, I have thought about that. That's why I included the where is that? Let me find it. That's why I included the. I gotta find it. I included the sketch I made from last week, because that was like kind of the cooler looking one. I wanted something to look a little bit more raw, but I think I'm going to add something a little more colorful next time. So I think I'll keep updating the artwork in it as I go. So here, I'll show you the thumbnails here, so like in reference. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like this one I liked because I used like the OC swap. It seemed a little simplistic. This one got a little bit busy, I think, so I'm going to probably take away some things for the next one. But I thought it was fun. I mean, and that was my actual pencil, by the way. I took that picture. So I just photoshopped it all together and made it look like a thumbnail. So, yeah. And then took my sketch and made it look like it was on a piece of paper. Even though it's digital, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm probably going to reevaluate a little bit and I'm going to tweak it a little bit. But I eventually want it to be to a point where I just maybe swap out the artwork every so often to keep it fresh. But I mainly kind of want to keep these simple, because like I'm not going to be making thumbnails each week, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's a very solid point. So I'll work on doing that and trying implementing art from previous streams. I'm even going to maybe I could do a version where it looks like kind of like a Discord chat, and everyone submitted like their artwork, so maybe I could do something like that. I don't know. There's got to be a good cut. Like so here's, I mean, this is behind the scenes. This is like very in the weeds and stuff, but I think it's interesting. What was it? Oh, if you guys know Drawfee, I mean, you probably do, because I mean, we're the same niche of people. We probably have all watched these before. I really love their video thumbnails a lot. They're just so like, oh my gosh, I want to watch what they draw, because like their artwork's just so good all the time, and I just love seeing it on thumbnails, because I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Look at that artwork, that'd be sick. And so I was really like looking at their stuff and trying to, especially with this one, the OC swap. I've tried emulating some of things that I was seeing, even though maybe doesn't show exactly, you know, one-to-one. But I was trying to use theirs as inspiration, because I really like how their thumbnails are. But yeah, anyway, I mean, the thumbnail might not be that important for a live stream, but, you know, it stays up and people continue to watch it a little bit. And so I just figured it'd be really good to have a good prompt. I don't know. I mean, like the art of other people have done too. Yes, that is true. Sorry, my screen was like glitching. I was like, what? Because like if you want to use my art, as long as you credit me, which I'm sure you would do, I don't mind. Okay, cool. Yeah, like if you guys would like me to, I totally could. Just let me know. I definitely always try to credit as much as possible. Like I overly credit because, yeah. So I was thinking it'd be cool to have like, I know there's like videos too where it's like, I don't even know, like Discord memes or something. Let's look at thumbnails. Maybe thumbnails pop up. There's one where it's like, I've seen stuff where they show, I don't know. Because people have used Discord in their thumbnails. So like this is kind of stuff research I do because I'm like trying to figure out what people are doing. So anyway, I don't know. None of it really makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on that. So I think the next stream I'll try figuring that out. But yeah, so that's basically all I've been doing with everything, is just doing all that. Where'd everything go? Oh, like this. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Where am I? Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep working on the thumbnails. I'm trying to improve them. Oh, I just realized I never colored his earring. I'm gonna fix up a couple things, and that's, yeah, anyway. I'm just going to because I'm petty. There's just like 2 things on here I want to fix real quick before I actually post it to social media. Though no one would notice or mind it. But anyway, I'm really excited. I am really appreciative of your guys' help, of your guys' feedback. It's very helpful, and I'm really excited to keep going. So yeah, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Arizona time, whatever that translates for you, you'll have to do it yourself. But yeah, we are going to have an OC swap, so original character swap. And, you know, we're going to post in the Discord during that stream, and then people will just be able to pick what character or characters, if you're feeling like you want to do plural. You can do them in your own art style, and it's really fun to see what people do. So, yeah, if you guys are down for that, please feel free to show up next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m., and I would love to see you there. It has been so fun chatting with you guys. It's been such a struggle not to just keep streaming for a long time, but I try to just cut it shorter because it's such a beautiful thing, and it deserves to be precious. And so, yeah, maybe one of these days I'll do like a 24-hour live stream. That's on my bucket list to do at least once. I just don't know what the heck I would do for 24 hours, but that's why I'd probably have to wait a while to like get even better at streaming, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you guys' help and your creativity. It has been so fun. And oh, wrong one. I should use my stream deck. I have one. I should use it. I bought it for a reason. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got you through your creative ruts, and have a good week. Whatever you're doing, just remember art is a way to escape. I'm going to submit my OCs for the swap now so I don't have to hunt later. Yes, feel free to do so. And I'm going to have to hunt for my OC to swap. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. And I will try to post pretty soon. And yeah, so thanks so much. And I'll catch you guys in the OC swap. One of the funnest streams ever, because you don't have to design the characters, they're already made. You just get to put your spice on top of it, and it's beautiful. I love Drawfee. Yeah, Drawfee's so good. Yeah, I'm so excited. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one, and I'll see you later. Peace, guys.